What's up guys, and welcome to Maso Hendo Plays. Today we have another re-upload of a video game I played on my previous channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. While I'm still working on moving my backlog of videos over to this one, I will continue to upload current Let's Plays on that channel. I also do reviews of TV shows and movies on that channel, and if you want to see me talk soccer, you can check out my other channel, Blues and Stripes. But to try to get caught up as quickly as possible, I'll be uploading 2 videos per day until we get caught up to the present series that I'm on. But with all that being said, let's get to the video.
Illegal broadcast by the SRC. President Rufus Shinra held an emergency press
Hey!
this morning.
Hello, Sid.
Stood up? Nope. Waiting on you folks. Something I wanted to ask. About your mother. Her name's Ifalna, right?
Maybe. So what?
That sounds like a yes to me. I called it the second I saw you. Boy, am I ever glad I sent up smoke. Tell me, how's she doing? Good?
No. She's dead.
Yeah, come on, Sid.
You know, the whole reason I joined Shinra was to become a pilot. But I wound up as a gopher for some lazy grease monkeys. Had me running around HQ fixing lights and whatnot. One time, though, I came across a pretty young thing with a little girl in her arms. That was you, wasn't it?
Probably.
You were knee-high to a tonberry. And I was what? Tall as a smogger, I'd wager. But damn, no longer with us. That's a crying shame. Truly. Hey, Missy.
It's Aerith.
Aerith, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
What? Why?
Just trying to do right by you.
Flying us around will be more than plenty. Thanks.
Then again, if you're just dying to help, you could take us to the saucer for free.
Free?
Way to use that
It's fine, we'll pay.
negotiating, Barrett.
No, it's on me.
Hell yeah.
When you want to head to the saucer, just give me a holler.
Awesome. Well, I think now's as good a time as any. So it's interesting. So he seems to know Ifalna somehow. To be perfectly honest, I don't really remember Sid much. Like, I do remember, because I saw people talking about this from the one trailer that I saw. And some people were upset that they seem to have, I don't know the right term here, because I know probably whatever I say is going to offend somebody, but definitely seem to have taken some of the edge and some of the assholery away from him. Almost like they were scared it was going to put people off if he was too much of an asshole. So like, oh, we'll just make him a super nice guy. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed having such a dick on the team. Because it was funny to see people react to him and give some of it back to him as well. Like he and Barrett would butt heads, if I remember right. But I don't remember a lot of his backstory. Like I remember he was working for Shinra, I'm pretty sure. And I think he was like in charge of their like flight division, basically, like more so creating new technology for like aerodynamics and stuff. So I don't know how or if he would have come into contact with Ifalna in the original game. I don't know, just kind of interesting.
Hey, good to go?
Yes, I am. To the good gold saucer we go.
Let's get a move on then.
Have you got a bag ready for Yuffie?
Huh. An 8?
Yes! Vincent! He's coming with! Let's go!
You said that Sephiroth is your foe. I have a history with him. Unfinished business.
Hell yeah.
He bothering you? Want me to give him the boot?
Try to screw us over, and you're a dead man.
Please, take a seat.
Do you think you can manage 8?
Ain't gonna lie. That's a tall order for most pilots. Lucky for you, I ain't most pilots.
Why do I get the feeling that that's not even true? Like, everybody can handle 8 fine. It would almost be like if somebody didn't understand mathematics, and they're just like, hey, can you handle this problem? And it's like 2 plus 2, and you're just sitting there going, man, I don't know, this is a tough one, but I
Hey,
guess I
Sid,
can give it a shot.
I was
I
wondering,
think it's 4.
Could you tell me a little more about my mom?
Sure. I was greener than Mako when I met Afalna. She took my heart for a spin.
Not you, Sid.
Aerith,
Yeah?
what happened to your mother? She get sick?
Doctors always said she had a weak constitution, and trying to escape didn't help. I think she just pushed herself too hard. Also that I could be free.
I'm sorry. At least she went out on her own terms.
Did she?
Even if she didn't, you should honor her memory by enjoying the life she gave you.
Yeah. Thanks.
I just like the idea that they're sitting there having this conversation and Sid's just
don't
like
know if y'all heard.
swinging the
Wu-Tai's
plane around like
finally
this.
made a move against Shinra. Might be war. And as Midgar's been bombed to hell and back, Shinra's gotta be on the ropes.
Good.
War isn't worth celebrating. Ever.
Exactly. This'll affect everyone. For the worse.
It's like when Sephiroth shows up. Nobody wins. On a related note, if war is officially declared, it will not be long before borders start closing. So, if you've got somewhere to be, you might want to get a wee shuffle on.
What the?
What the?
That's what I said.
Sid? Hey, Sid?
I heard you the first time. Just sit tight. Everything's under control.
It doesn't seem under control. That's definitely not under control.
Sid?
I said just sit tight. This beauty's maintained by an expert and piloted by a professional. Y'all are in good hands.
You sure? Because I think that was the engine.
Get off my ass and sit tight like I told you to.
We're losing altitude!
Oh man, we're screwed!
We ain't screwed, people.
I think we're screwed.
All right, brace for emergency landing.
Oh, shit. We're going in.
This Bronco's about to fuck. Any landing you can swim away from.
You almost killed us!
So I guess just eight people was too much for the tiny Bronco. You lied to us, Sid. You're not Murasaki. Oh, speaking of trophies, I did get one for getting the stagger gauge up over 300%. It took 2 Moogle Knuckles and 4 sets of Tifa's Unbridled Strength before I managed to get it up there. But I did it in one of the virtual battles in Chadley Simulator. So what is this leading to?
Okay, let's start her up. Sounds good.
Yeah, but the wings are still broken.
And what of it? Only one man has mastered the land, air, and sea. You're looking at it.
Oh, so now it's turned into a
You
boat.
got that?
Okay, so?
So you can think of me as the captain of your ship. Strap on in and we'll punch through the chop.
Aye, aye.
Let's set sail. Straight through the ravine and on to Costa del Sol. And after that,
We hit it.
Sounds like a plan. We'll be there before you know it.
Let's set a course for Costa del Sol, sir.
roger that. Full speed ahead.
Aha!
Kate, mind filling us in on the Keystone before we arrive?
Gladly. About 20 years back, one of my more eccentric colleagues convinced the company to build a museum for his antiques. The reliquary, they called it. Pretty cool, eh? Now, according to company records, the Keystone was housed there.
Wait a sec. I thought you said it was at the Gold Saucer.
Aye, I'm getting to that. Don't fret. Where was I? Oh, right. So, the museum turned out to be a total flop. Closed as soon as it opened. But somewhere between cutting the ribbon and boarding up the windows, the Keystone vanished into thin air.
So it's not at the saucer?
Do you know where it went?
No, but I know a man who might. The former curator.
Deal.
Huh? How do you know that name?
Let's just say I've been around a while.
After the museum debacle, all Dio was demoted, only to be promoted again when the saucer took off. Made director in no time. A real riches to rags to riches story. All of which is why we're bound for the saucer.
Hey, Sid, did I hear right? You used to work with Shinra?
Still do on occasion. Them boys got their uses.
That's gonna be a problem. You see, we don't take kindly to friends of the company.
And I don't take kindly to that tone of yours. Man who tries to lord his power over me is gonna wish he didn't. That's
Okay.
what's appealing about the skies. Got them all to myself. Rats can have their race in the gutter. Never much cared for the squeaking anyways.
They are giving at least Sid and Barrett a little
I
bit
miss
of
the wild blue yonder dearly.
friction. I like that. I guess
I
we'll
hope
keep on
Johnny's
going
all
this way.
built up by now.
And that his hotel's found its,
Oh yeah, here we go.
Fat chance. Kid probably got grifted again and is crying himself to sleep every night.
You know, it's not a bad shout, Barrett. Ah, here we go. Ah. What is that? The little symbol there. Gonna say if she gets
Thank
car
you
sick, I
for
can't imagine
choosing
on a
Bronco
boat.
Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Cruises? I thought it was Bronco Airlines.
Not after his wings got clipped.
Seriously, we really appreciate you ferrying us around.
You're most welcome. Hey, y'all are headed to the saucer, ain't you? I might could tag along, take in the splendor. What do you think?
Of course.
Girl always knows just what to say. Am I right? Shall
Cloud's
we?
like, please stop hitting me.
Wait a sec. Where's Vincent?
Up there.
Another
Where you
loner.
going, bud?
As if one wasn't enough of a pain in my ass.
Yeah, one's more than enough.
Wait, are you talking about me? It's not funny.
You mean me?
Good. Good. Oh, that's great. Okay, but what is this thing behind me? Now that the tiny Bronco is able to cross the Meridian Ocean, you can fast travel to any location from the map, access with the touchpad. To board the tiny Bronco, speak to Sid at the nearest port or select the vessel from the map screen. The SRC's declaration of war against Shinra was the shot heard around the world, unsettling folks everywhere. Check the notice boards as you travel to locations both old and new to see if anyone needs help from a hand for hire. The attractions at the Gold Saucer have undergone a series of renovations, as have minigames available in other regions. Try revisiting familiar locations and seeing what new challenges await. Note that some minigames are not be updated until certain conditions are met. There we go. Combat Simulator's been updated. What is this? Oh, new Queen's Blood players.
Whoa, no way. Hey, Cloud, let me see that.
Oh my god, there's new quests everywhere.
This reeks of sea salt. And not the fresh kind either. This thing smells ancient.
Really?
Yeah. Gramps told me about it once. Long ago, when most folks spent their lives at sea, a war broke out between some pirates. I mean, how do you think they came up with Pirates Rampage? It's based on a true story.
Okay.
How about it? Want to hear?
Yeah. Why not?
Gather round and hearken to my tale. Before steel birds soared through the skies and tracks wove across the land, wooden ships were the primary means of travel. One such ship was crewed not by men, but monsters, hellions of the high seas. From the fires of war, these pirates emerged victorious, leaving crimson waters in their wake. But the world's oceans now his sole dominion. Their captain was declared the Pirate King. As for the king's treasure, ere his passing, he took his most prized possession, quartered it, and sealed those pieces
I do
away,
love this music.
along with his 4 finest mates, to forever stand guard. Whatever he hid, this map should point us to the locations in which its fragments rest. The spell he used to seal them away seems to have broken as well. Though the Pirate King's treasure is now ours to seek, 4 ferocious fiends yet stand in our way. Doubtless, they'll put up quite a fight.
And I, for one, can't wait!
The tail wag kills me. Ooh, Corsair's Compass. Take to the open ocean with the tiny Bronco and follow the treasure map to recover the long-lost relics of the Pirate King. Once you have assembled all 4 pieces, you can transmute a powerful accessory once used by this fabled swashbuckler. Nice! Also, since we're at Costa del Sol, alright, everybody's back in their stuff.
Okay, are you hyped up for the match? Now, give me a look like you're ready to throw down. Excuse me, we're shooting here.
Well,
Wait,
I'm about to play her in Queen's Blood,
Queen's
so...
Blood? You kind of look like you do.
I do.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'm Rihanna, an up-and-coming model. We're actually getting pics for a feature right now. And I was really hoping to nab one of me playing Queen's Blood. You literally couldn't have come at a better time. What do you say? Help a girl out?
Let's do it. Well, pretty resounding victory if you ask me.
Gross! That intense stare, that knitted brow, glistening perspiration. Perfection! I've never seen you look more beautiful. And you, Mr. Card Sharp, talk about a hunky diamond in the rough. Have you ever thought about becoming a model?
No.
Mola, you're a genius. We could team up, be a card-slinging, catwalk-strutting duo. You and me, taking over the world. What do you say?
No.
Harsh.
Exactly the answer I was
Here for
expecting.
a bit if you change your mind. After all, a model's work is never done.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, hey! Got time?
It'd be hilarious you just come back and talk to her.
I get it.
Just, hey, have you changed your mind? You can answer yes. And then it's a separate ending. Cloud becomes a model.
I hope you have a great match.
But okay, so we got multiple here now. You can get the Dine card and the Guy Natak card. Plus Cloud, Barrett, all of our party members. And Vincent and Sid. Alright, well, I'm gonna quickly probably try to get through these. Well, there we go. I finally solved this one. It took some time. I don't know. I was really struggling to figure out how to set it up, but then I found the solution. I realized it was all about the two in the corner. I didn't look and see where they were enfeebling whenever they got enfeebled. Once I discovered that, then I was able to set it up so that the bombs kind of went off in succession. That's cool. I like the puzzle ones. They're pretty fun to try to figure out. Not gonna lie, this one's actually really tough. I have the gist figured out. You know, using this one, enfeebling with this card, and then using Guy Natak and the Griffin here to take the ultimate buff card after destroying and enfeebling those two cards, and then passing it on to others. The problem is I'm just not finding the right combination. I've been at this for a little while now. I'm kind of tempted to just look up the answer because I feel like the closest I'm getting is do these two here. So now we've got that, and then we can put that here. But then after this, it's like, what do I do? Because if I do this, I'm not going to have enough. And also, I'm not using the Griffin at all because there's nothing to... I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, hate to say it, but I'm looking this one up. It's just taking way too long. I don't feel like I'm seeing anything different. Like, I've tried a bunch of different possibilities, and I'm just not... It's probably one of the early moves that I'm making is keeping me from getting there. Okay, yeah. I had one more thought in mind, but no. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, so... never once did I think to put either the Desert Sahagin or the Sandhog Pie on the second row. Never popped into my head, and... that's all I had to do, apparently, for the first move. Let me see. Knowing that that's the first move, let me see if I can get it from there. Wait a minute. I think I see it. Okay, so Desert Sahagin here. The whatever mole thing here. Destroy and enfeeble. And then buff it with this one. Put the soldier here. Put that up to 18, and then Guy Natak makes that 20-20. Okay. Okay. Didn't take nearly as long once I knew the first move. And I don't know why I never thought about putting the Desert Sahagin up there anyway, because it only buffs, like when you enfeeble it, it only buffs the card to the right of it. So I don't know. My brain was not working for that one. I think I see this one now. So I'm gonna destroy these two. That will destroy the Desert Sahagin, which will raise clouds. There we go. That's cool. I like Cloud's card. It's very difficult to get it up to 7, but if you do, it's pretty useful. So I know this is the more than likely the first move to make here. And I know it's probably going to be all about getting Barrett to this spot so he can destroy the golem here. Question is, how to get to that point? I might have it. Hang on. I do this. This will destroy a lot of stuff. But it will also give me the chance, yes. And then boom. Okay. Alright. Now let's see what Tifa's card does. Alright, show when you win a lane, receive a score bonus of 5. Okay. I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay. I've got the right idea, I just need to play the right cards in the right positions. So, yeah, the Cactuar does that. And then play that to raise it up to 5. And then I'll play this, the Death Wheel, to lower that down to 20. Tifa goes there. And now bump that up. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see that. When first enfeebled, lower the power of... Oh my god, that's even... Holy crap, that's even better than I was expecting. Nice. I gotta pay attention to what cards the enemy has, because I've missed that quite a few times. Now, time for Aerith. So much of this recording session is dedicated to these, because, god, I've been playing this for so long. Wow. So yeah, that was the correct way to do it. Just barely. Now I've got Red 13's card, which, when first enfeebled, lower the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 2. Well, do I know what I did? Not entirely. Do I know that I did it? Yep. I kind of knew the gist of what I was doing, I just had to figure out which, or I guess where to put all the cards, and I managed it first try. Now we've got Yuffie's card. So replace an ally and lower the power of allied and enemy cards on affected tiles by the replaced allied's power. Okay. I think this is what we're going for here, but first. Yeah, I think I could have even done a little bit better, gotten 8 versus 5 if I had put the one guy over, but still, got the job done. And now Kate Sith's card. Still have like, I think 3 more of these to go, and then I've still got some more challenging ones further down. So Kate Sith, when played, add a Moogle to your hand. What does the Moogle do? Raise the power of allied cards and affected tiles by 3 when this card is in play. Okay. Alright, well I think I found another one where I'm going to have to look it up, because I have looked at so many different possibilities of how this could go, and none of them seem to be working. This seems to be correct, because it gives me all of those. From here, the best I can think is to put Kate Sith there. This only makes sense if it goes here, because it'll buff that one. And then of course, I'd prefer that this is the one that gets buffed. But then again, I guess I could do this. That's the thing, I get to here, and I'm like, I mean, that looks correct the way these cards are set up, and yet I'm nowhere close to winning. Like, I can get this row if I do that. That's fine. But then past that, I don't know, because the problem is I don't think this needs to go on the front row, because then it'll, I mean, look how many buffs it gives to the opposition. So I feel like it needs to go in the back row somewhere, but I mean, where is that supposed to go? I don't see anything obvious. So I don't know, I feel like there's something I'm missing. I'm guessing this is the first move, and then after that I'm missing something. I don't know what, but I feel like I'm not making the correct move after. Okay, decided to do what I did before. I looked at the first move that the solution gives me. It says to do that. Alright, I'm not seeing it. Okay. This is very similar to something I've done before. I'm assuming this goes here. Is this really gonna put me over? I mean, it will, because that'll give me 30 and then plus 10 for the row. I thought I tried this before, though. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't try that, because I literally had been doing something very similar. I don't know if maybe just the order was wrong. Well, I hope I don't have to look up another answer, because I'm feeling stupid right now. So here we go, using Sid's card, which, when played, add the Tiny Bronco to your hand. So let's see what the Tiny Bronco is. Raise position ranks by 2. Nice. I think I know what to do for this one. Pretty sure I'm going to destroy this, which is going to blow up all those. And then that? No. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. God, I'm dumb. And then we're just gonna blow up all these cards. That's how you do it. Now for Vincent's card. And when destroyed, add Gallian Beast to your hand. Okay. So what does this do? When played, lowered power of allied enemy cards on affected tiles by 1. There we go. Alright, all the collection challenges are done. Now time for chain reactions. Okay, so boost that. Do that. Then it's going to do a lot of enhancing. There we go. Easy enough. Now we got major power outage. I'm trying to avoid reading the description of these because if I remember right, these are the ones that kind of give me hints as I'm going into them. And I kind of like to look at all the cards and see if I can figure it out for myself. Pretty sure set those 2 up and then enfeeble. And then, yep, there we go. Not too shabby. Now back to replace Ix. Okay. I think I got this one. So here. Put that there. And then destroy. There we go. Easy enough. We've got replacement test. Thankfully these seem to be a lot easier than the ones I've been doing so far. Okay, so boost that card, boost it again, and then replacement. Simple. Those are all the skill drills. So everything at the card carnival is done. Oh boy. We have another Queen's Blood player in there. Could go back and say hi to Johnny, see how the collection's coming. Also, side quests here. Oh boy.
Hang loose.
I will say these next few videos seem like they're going to be full of just side quest content. Isn't that fun? There's a side quest here. That guy. Alright. We'll deal with you after we face off against Okacha.
You've got perfect timing. Want to go around against my little angels here? Name's Okacha. I believe in my cards and they believe in me. We're like a big happy family. You want to know how I got them to love me?
No.
With praise. You're so cute. You're so cool. You gotta show them every day how much you care. But I also want to tell them how strong and hard-working they are too, you know? Which is why I've been looking high and low for someone I can play against.
Alright, this guy's clearly off his rocker, so let me just put him back in his place. Alright, made a few replacements. Put Sid in there and also one of the replacement cards that I have not tried yet. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, well, barely made it out of there. Definitely a very close one. Didn't get all the cards that I wanted right off the bat, but it's fine. We made it. Get the rictus.
No! My poor babies! As much as I hate to admit it, it seems you have a much stronger bond with your cards than I do. Just what do you say to them to get them to love you so much?
Dude, they're inanimate
so
objects.
Your actions speak louder than your words? I see. By the way,
they're not real.
On a completely different subject, have you ever heard of the card, the Shadow Blood Queen? Apparently there's only one. I tell you, if that's true, I hope I get the chance to see it in person someday. I bet it's the
probably
most
not.
Beautiful card
Probably not a good
ever
idea.
Laid eyes on.
Very good chance that if you ever laid your eyes on it, you might die. So I'm guessing one of these two is going to be the guy that's up there. So we got Mayor Capono, Costa del Sol. It is my solemn charge to keep our slice of beachside paradise free from all manner of unpleasantness. To that end, I employed a freelancer to resolve a simple matter, which they had failed to do in a timely fashion. So I must once more seek outside assistance, this time to deal with two problems. Rest assured you will be well compensated. Got it? Then Billy. Hey Cloud, if you're reading this and I haven't told you in person yet, we got permission to race in the Gold Cup. It's a major racing event and a real honor, believe me. When you're ready to challenge the best of the best, I'll be waiting for you in Chocobo Square. And we'll go do that. But looking at it, we do have this one. It does appear that there's going to be some more Queen's Blood players. Presumably here? Yeah, there's one. Wait, that's Lindrell. I don't know, maybe it'll be there. What's this? Musclehead Coliseum, okay. Galactic Saviors. There's a new one for that. That's interesting. Queen's Blood, G-Bike. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot at Gold Saucer. We have one more side quest in Nebel. One more in Cosmo Canyon. One more in Gungaga. One more in Junon, and one more in the Grasslands, so... Oh, okay. This looks like I think this looks like the map that Red gave us. So I'm guessing we'll have to drive the boat around and then find the spots on the map that have been marked. But I think I'm going to save all of that for next time, because I have been recording for a little while. Again, I know a lot of it's going to get cut down because of how much of it was just Queen's Blood stuff, which is not the most interesting thing to watch. But yeah, we've got a lot of side content on the way, so we'll get to that next time. Overall, I would still say I'm really enjoying this game. I really do think it just comes down to some of the side quests are not the most interesting, or they're not the most fun. I will say that Proto-Relic one with the black robes, it was fine as far as what we learned, and some of the more interesting stuff with, for instance, Chadley. We see apparently Hojo has a version of him possibly that he's experimenting on. We also see more with Cloud and his connection to the Black Robes and how close he is to getting to that state. So there are elements of it that were good, but when you look at the actual quest itself, it was just not that enjoyable. And I think compared to the other Proto-Relic quest with the Gears and whatever that one was called that had the other Avalanche members involved, that one, the story was really good and the minigame itself was fine. You know, obviously I had trouble with the last one. I had to look up a guide for it, but it was still a fine minigame, and it's one that if I was not feeling so awful when I recorded it, I probably would have given it a bit more time and tried to figure out what I was doing. This past one with the Black Robes was just, alright, now follow them very, 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 very slowly, and then fight some enemies. And that was it. And that's just not that fun. And the story was not enough to make up for that, so... It's been very hit or miss as far as the side content in this game. Some people might look at that and say, well, it's just side quest stuff, so you don't have to do it. You can just skip it. But I'm somebody that I think the side content is part of the game. It's a part of the whole experience, and especially because of how much of the side content can play into the overarching story. I mean, we're seeing stuff with like Chocobo Sam and Billy. We're seeing stuff in that last one with Chadley and Cloud. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that builds upon the lore or expands some of the story. So I feel like it's kind of important to do that stuff. So that's just my own personal opinion. So if you feel like I shouldn't complain because I could just skip it if I wanted to, I feel like that's too simple of an argument for me. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if I'm the only one that has had the issue with these side quests and these proto-relic missions, or if I'm not alone, if there are other people out there that thought a lot of the side quests in this game were pretty poor. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series as a whole, as well as comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also, check out the channel. We have another Let's Play series as well as a lot of reviews on there, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.